2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
baby.
Renee. What is going on?
Everything.
What's this cool outfit you got on? What are we doing?
You know, I don't know. I wanted something that was going to really kind of look great on my skin while I was in the air and be really visible in the air.
Well, I was talking more about the accessory, the harness. What are we doing?
Oh, I am skydiving.
What?
I'm going to fly.
Nice.
I hear that's the best feeling in the world, and the second best is landing.
I agree. Awesome. Well, you do look very stylish. You got the cool harness on. I think it looks good on you.
Thank you.
How are we feeling about jumping out of an airplane?
Excited.
Nervous?
Excited. No.
Let's see the hands. Are the hands steady?
I think so.
Oh, yeah, they look steady. They look very steady.
Great nail polish, too.
Nice.
For the occasion.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, in a few minutes, that plane will land. We'll get on it and go 2.5 miles in the air and jump out. What do you think?
I can't wait. Matter of fact, I've been thinking to myself, I hope you guys can catch up with me.
All right, we'll do our best. I will see you on the way to the airplane, okay?
Excellent. Thank you.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you lose, you say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Oh, I love roller coasters.
All right, one down.
All right now. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Woo, baby! Yeah! Man! Woo, but shit!
All right, Renee, how was that? Nice job. You did an awesome job.
Thank you so much.
Did you have fun?
It was phenomenal.
All
It was
right.
just phenomenal.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
One more big thumbs up, guys. Yeah.
Thank you for checking out my fitness journal. As I move forward, I want my message about fitness and how it pertains to daily living to be consistent. The way fitness is developed and maintained can be tailored to your individual needs, interests, and abilities. And as a result, my exercise videos are representative of how I've tailored fitness to my needs, interests, and abilities, and are likely influenced by my military and law enforcement background, my desire to maintain my independence, and my desire to live my best quality of life, and the fact that I am still a tomboy at heart. So your fitness journey will look completely different for mine, and rightly so. The podcast that's coming up, which is my podcast, is from last year, and it provides a real life example of activities of daily living being carried out and how being fit facilitates them. So enjoy. Hi, I'm Renee Gray, and welcome to my podcast, The Misperceptions of Fitness, where I will be discussing the misperceptions of fitness, such as who else fitness is for, and the additional benefits of fitness as it pertains to your activities of daily living, the responsibilities that you have throughout your day, every day, throughout your life, is what this program will address. There are a lot of misconceptions about fitness, such as to be fit, you have to belong to a gym, that being fit makes your body look a certain way. Looking fit, the appearance of fitness, that is a misperception. We have a lot of bodies out there that are not perfect, but that are fit. So those were examples of some misperceptions of fitness. I will be referring to my notes from time to time, so if you see me looking down, that's why I have a notebook in front of me. My journey through and with fitness is that I was a childhood tomboy, playing football, wrestling, running road races. That led to school sports from grade school through high school. After high school, I began attending um, health clubs and gyms with my mom. She was pretty athletic. And then that led to competitive sports, so competitions. And then that led to adventure sports, such as Tough Mudders, Mudder. For those who are not familiar, like I used to be, the first time I heard that word, I thought they were saying a tough mother. And I was like, tough mothers? Like, wow, that's an interesting sport. It's an obstacle course where you have a variety of things you have to do before you can move to the next obstacle course. And some of the courses or obstacles are very challenging and very different. They may involve electrocution, water, ice, and mud. so, and also warrior dashes. I have daily, weekly activities that I do. I try to be able to do a push-up for every year of life that that I am, and 100 crunches to partner with that. And I can tell you now that you will never find time to be or maintain, to get or maintain your fitness. So you're going to have to make time. And the way that I make time is I may, once I wake up in the morning, at most times I have a um, 3:50 a.m. wake up. At times I can't even see straight as I'm walking through my place and getting dressed. I have even put my underwear on backwards. But one thing that I will do after I get my coffee on is get on my living room floor and knock out my push-ups, which takes me about 8 to 10 minutes. And some days are harder than others, but for me, it's super important that I maintain my strength so that I can maintain my independence and take care of the things that I need to take care of throughout my daily life. So my activities of daily living, to get those done, it behooves me to have a particular level of fitness, especially after working a 10-hour day and driving 3 hours to and from work. I need to be able to still get my laundry done, get my grocery shopping done, and take care of my home. the definition of fitness is a state of being healthy and able to perform activity in a way that you are not easily fatigued and in a way that you are not incurring injury. And so that's the definition of fitness. And, again, going back to the misperceptions of fitness, according to how fitness is advertised in the media and represented in the media, typically is with someone lifting weights, pushing body weight, and I mean heavy weights, and they're super muscular or toned. Um, they may be sprinting or jumping up on something that's a good 3 to 4 feet high, and which is called a vertical jump, and or some participating in some type of a sport. Well, fitness doesn't have to look like that. Being fit can actually mean that you're able to, again, do all the things that you need to do in the time that you need to do it and still have the energy and wherewithal to have fun, to take care of your family, to do whatever you do or like to do. And what's interesting is that when you take in mind or consider an athlete compared to the average Jane or Joe, a lot of people don't see the commonalities or that they have. Um, but as it pertains to fitness, there are commonalities, and it's interesting because components of fitness involve. Um, so let's put it this way, and I'll use myself as an example. Uh, when I think of myself being fit, I like to be able to have particular categories that I can check off, like boxes of categories that I can check off. And so I learned that there are certain categories for doing that, which involve um, muscular strength, muscular endurance, cardiovascular endurance, and flexibility. Well, when you think of fitness for activities of daily living, they involve muscular strength, flexibility, cardiovascular endurance, and power. And so when you're looking at it that way, you want to be able to ask yourself, answer the question, am I fit? It doesn't mean that you have to be able to run miles of distance or for hours at a time. It doesn't mean that you need to be able to complete multiple aerobics classes at the gym. It doesn't mean that you can, need to be able to get on a stair climber and walk on it at a particular speed, for a particular amount of time or lift a certain amount of weight. It basically just means that for you, your individual body, gender, and age are able to complete the things that you need to complete. So I like to use the example of grocery shopping, where I go to a grocery store, I'm opening the door. They're automated doors now. So let's just say we're in the grocery store. I grab a grocery cart and I am walking down multiple aisles, pushing this cart, collecting items. I'm reaching up above to grab something to put in my cart. I am squatting or kneeling or bending in order to pick up something heavy to put in my cart. And after doing that, I walk down another aisle and do it again and again and again and again. At times, maybe you're shopping for a party or some event, so your grocery list is pretty long and you're collecting these items. Well, think about it. It's possible, very possible, that you are pushing a 30 or 40 pound cart through the store. Well, you should be fit for that, right? So I would think so anyway. In addition to that, let's say we're finished, we are at the checkout counter, and now we have to unload all of those things that we put in there. Fortunately, with the heavy things, the cashier may be able to, reach over and scan it if they can see the barcode. But how many times have you had something heavy in your cart and that barcode was on the bottom or up under it? So you still had to lift it or pick it up and or whatever to get it scanned. But now we emptied the cart. Let's say we are lucky enough to have a bagger for our groceries. Great. So now our things are bagged, paid for, and back in the cart. Well, we got to push that cart outside to the car and unload it again. So once we get home, guess what? We have to unload the car and walk each item into the home and put it away. That is a lot of activity. A lot of activity, and it does require strength. It does require some degree of cardiovascular endurance. It does require power. Power is a combination of, I think, speed and strength. So, and then once you get all that done, now you have to go on to get your other things done. And this is all, let's say, after you've worked all day. And let's say that you have a physically demanding job. That's a lot of wear and tear on your body. So when the body is fit in those categories, cardiovascularly, in a way that you have good muscular strength, good muscular endurance, and a decent degree of flexibility, which is you have good range of motion at every joint. Well, when all of those boxes can be checked off, you're less what's the word I'm looking for? You are less prone to incurring an injury. Some people, may hurt their backs when they are having to bend over or squat to lift something. You're less prone to a shoulder injury, when you're reaching overhead with something heavy to put it away or to bring it down. In addition, you have to it behooves one to have a strong core in order to walk with these things, carrying weight, upstairs. That's not only leg strength and shoulder strength and arm strength, but that's core strength, because without the core, the upper and lower bodies don't function well without a strong core. And to coordinate all of what's necessary in order to get these things done. So I hope that paints a pretty solid picture of what it means to have a decent level of fitness just to complete your activities of daily living. ADLs is what they're also called, activities of daily living. And every day, 6-7 days a week, 5, this is our life. So, and this is our life for years, right? I mean, as we continue on living. So, okay, I'm going to put it out there. I'm 60. So my push-ups are 60. I do 60 push-ups. This morning I did 62. And I'm glad that I'm able to do the things that I need to do without having to need help from people. For some people, it's it's not like that. You have a lot of family members around, or you have children that live with you, or neighbors, or whoever to help. But even with that, it still is not a bad idea to have a decent level of fitness. There will be times when all you have is you, and I live that every day. So, and it's interesting because when my son was small, I used to think to myself, man, I will be so glad when he's big enough to help me carry these groceries to the house. But then once I noticed that he was getting to be bigger and older and able to help me do that, I realized how important it was for me to still be able to do it, because guess what? He's going to leave home at some point, right? So, so there, so I don't know. It's beneficial to have a decent level of fitness. And so thank you for watching this episode. And I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the video. My goal was to reiterate the definition of fitness and to bring to your attention that that definition mentions nothing about weight loss, exercise, or sports, just activities. I also wanted to emphasize that fitness can be tailored to your needs, interests, and abilities. And so, when I think about that, I think to myself, so what are my needs? What are my interests? And what are my abilities, right? Because, unless you tailor it to your liking, it's to that degree that you will enjoy it. And if you enjoy it, it'll be something that becomes a really good, healthy habit. So, personally, when I think of how I've tailored fitness to my needs, interests, and abilities, I I almost immediately recognize that I need to maintain my independence by offsetting the effects of aging, and and I'm interested in activities that build my self confidence, that build my courage, and that build my resilience. Because for myself, that's who I am, and I tend to live my life in such a way that those are the things that I typically need. So when it comes to my abilities, when I consider all of the things that I've survived and or endured, up to and including childhood illnesses, there's nothing I can't do in my mind. Literally, there's nothing that I cannot do. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do all things. So that's how I view my abilities as it pertains to tailoring fitness to to suit me. Yeah. So thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you for the next episode.